Ready?
Yep.
Cramming that elevator.
Nose gets light, relax the elevator. There it goes.
Now power.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Pilot Ryan. Dylan's on the camera. We are proud to be bringing you this hot new SR71 from E-flite. This runs on two, count them, 1, 2, 40 size EDFs. So two 40 size EDFs and I believe 40 amp ESCs. Check the tech spec and ordering information with my affiliate link in the description down below to find out details on it. We set this up by the book. It's real easy to actually change the wheels out and belly land it as well if you'd like. So I'll drop in a shot of me putting the wheels in. The wheels look actually really scale, and for first flights I always like to use them. Set it up by the book, no problem. And a 2200 4S goes, you lift this compartment up and you slide the 2200 4S as is prescribed by the manual all the way forward.
What up?
Notice while I've got it inverted here, all of this plastic clad.
We'll just let that kind of play
leading
there.
edge stuff to help maintain
Like
the
that.
scale
How's it going?
because
Hey,
otherwise you can't
it's going to be
really
a short
mold
one because I
foam
think
that
Jeff goes
thin.
on at 7.
Looks really
my time.
amazing.
But
It's
let's
got
talk.
cheaters right here
Let's
on the
talk.
top
The cat
of both of
is
the
out
thrust
of the
tubes
bag
and the bottom
at this point.
so it doesn't starve
Right?
when you get that nose up. You're going to
Nunes,
want that
what's
nose up
happening?
a little bit
Luke,
to land.
Victor,
Flew it earlier today.
what's up?
It's
Somebody
a
share
little
this
bit
out
windy,
on Pilot's
but
Lounge
with
for me.
safe, it's already set up on this. You just flip the gear
good.
switch and you have the safe on. So
It's like a
there's
20-minute
also
show
different
tonight.
settings at neutral for if
I
you're
want
going
to
to fly
pass
with the
along
landing
some
gear
things
and
to y'all.
not. Right now we're still with the wheels,
And
so
yeah,
that's going to be what it is. SR71 Blackbird. A lot of you guys guessed it on social.
the plastic is
now
all the
here
way
it
to the
finally
back.
is.
What? Let me shut me up back there. What's up, Hal? It has been a minute. JCB, what's going on? Tim Smith. The plastic, what? On the leading edge, bro? Victor, is that what you're talking about? I just so happen to have this doll right here. If you're talking about the leading edge, what's up, David Martin Graff? It goes back all the way to the inside of the thrust tubes. So from the outside of the thrust tubes back, there is no more. Right? So from the tip to the thrust tubes, plastic leading edge. But this little bit here and along the backside, there is not. We had fun with it. We had fun with it. But like I talked about in the video, and what's cool too is this is plastic because they know you're going to drag it, right? And then I was talking about the cheater fans, right? Please watch my video I released today if you haven't seen it yet, and if you think it's good, share it out. I thought that video was really good, and I got to tell you something. I filmed it yesterday. We did not have a lot of time to get this one done. The weather's been awful. Filmed it yesterday. I was up until 4:30 this morning getting that video done. Watch it for me, please. Links in the description, by the way, to a lot of stuff in this live stream. And of course, if you check out the video itself, links to this will be in it. $250, guys. Pretty sweet. So the inboard right here works as pitch only. And then the outer panels work as elevons. Pretty sweet. So yeah, did I see who else I see coming by? John Graham, Victor RC Jets, David Martin Graff. And look at, we know Jeff. Hey, somebody confirm with me. Jeff in Lower Alabama goes on in 15 minutes. Am I right about that or wrong? I can't recall, but I'm not going to step on him. So it's going to be a short one. I got a crazy bunch of discounted links also to FMS right now in the description of this. $35 off the Rafale, $30 off the PC-21, and then another discount on the 850 Flash. Split thrust. You know what was hilarious? Me and Dylan both were steering rudder like this thing had differential thrust, and it totally doesn't. And if you watch the end of the video, I called myself out pretty good. 6:30. So does that mean I'm on them now? I don't want to be on them. Or is that an hour from? Is that 45 minutes? Or am I on them already? What's up, Philip? So yeah, this is interesting. It definitely wants to stay on step. You know what I mean? At first, when I was flying this off camera, because I didn't have a cameraman show up for me, I was trying to film this thing at 11 o'clock yesterday, but didn't get to film it until after 6, which was why I was up all night and morning. But I was at the field trying to get it done. Yeah, so I put in 16 and a half hours on this, on this jet. Wow. I could have just bought it. Anyway, awesome stuff. I got 45 minutes. Awesome. Good. I just don't want to be on top of Jeff. What's up, Brian Young? 45 minutes. Awesome. Thank you so much. Mountain RC. Does it feel stable out of safe? Yes, and I want to talk about it. So at first, I flew it, and I thought it was the gains. And someone mentioned it in the comments that it was the gains that were making it oscillate. It's not the gains. It's just being too slow. So once you get in the power and really commit to it, it was way better. And I watched Nate. I watched the Sailor's video today. It was calm when he did his video. I could tell, and the thing looked really good. So it was windy when we flew yesterday. At this time, yesterday, we were filming it. Yep, Deltas need speed. And listen, this thing's designed to fly at 90,000 feet in a straight line at a gazillion miles an hour, right? So slowing it down, I'm not surprised. But it really does, once you get used to it, it's neat because it's not necessarily easy. They call it skill level 3 on the box, right? So interesting. You know what I mean? I really thought it was neat. And there's one place for the battery, right? It's you lift this lid up and then you slide a 2204S all the way forward. That's what the directions say. That's what the sticker says in the thing. Pretty cool. So I'm confident enough now with it that I would consider hand launching. But dude, the wheels are so cool. And I was so glad that I was able to get to a spot with a lot of pavement for y'all instead of our geotex, because we had room to really work it out. Dylan did an amazing job helping and flying it himself. And we also filmed, I got a really good bunch of footage of the beach over there. Dark, sunset, the whole deal. Bottom feeder, yeah. So it does feel stable in or out of safe. My thing is speed is the thing. Make sure you're in the speed. I think mine was totally dialed in. The only time I got in trouble was if I slowed it down, you know? And so I got to figure it out. And I like it. And it's neat. You don't have to like it, but I'm going to show it to you because it's new and I got one. And I feel like I should share. John, yes. Kenny, what's going on? Ordered it, Victor? Awesome. Thank you. So, I guess I could set it peeking in the shot a little bit. I don't have a long time. But dude, so cool. And the funny thing is, y'all, I saw this like years ago. I saw the box for it. Deville, no rudders, non-movable vertical stabilizers. Yes, that is correct. And if you watch my video, I use telekinesis to coordinate my turns. Like literally, me and Dylan both were flying rudder like we had it. And I swear it worked. I swear it worked. I mean, literally, too, you could trick yourself into coordination if you wanted to get slick with some kind of fin around the strut here, because it is a steerable nose wheel, right? I just think it's neat. I mean, you don't get a chance to do a lot of that. Look, it's not going to be for everybody, but I like that a micro is actually challenging a little bit, you know? The verticals are killer. I love these. The red, actually. And these clicked out real easy. And you can see it in the video, guys. I really do. I mean, honestly, people actually copy what I do in my videos because it's good, because y'all want to see it. Differential thrust for yaw control. No, it does not have it. But I thought it did in the video, and used telekinesis and mind over matter to steer it with that. But yeah, no, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it. And it's, the F-14 didn't have it either. So it's really kind of the same power system stuff, So yeah. I'm trying to check something here. Victor, did you go through me when you ordered it? I'm just curious. Let me know. You can let me know later. Anyway. Wild Bill, what's up? Strut Buster, yeah. I think maybe by then y'all have some too, Luke. But if not, let me know. I think what's really okay, Victor. Thanks. I think what's really cool is you could travel with it in the box. If you're willing to take the wheels off and put it back in there and pull the verticals, you could easily travel with it in the box. You could cut holes in the box for the wheels and leave them. And but you're still going to have to deal with the verticals. But yeah, the box is nice and flat. Rowan's Hanger. Yeah, man, I think they're going to be out fairly soon. What'd they say, October when they're going to ship to people? 250? Yeah, I mean, no swing wing, And Jason told me that there's some of the when container costs and some of the logistics costs go back to normal, they pass along those savings to us. So they were able to knock some more money off of it. Afterburner kit. Yeah. The one nice thing though is that the like orange anodized almost looks like afterburners. You know what I mean? And they are right there at the end, Nah, just JT 200 driver. What up? I'm just doing, I got to do a video on it. So I want you all to push it over 1,000 views. It hadn't got it yet. And it's tough out there, and I wanted to talk about it. And if you had any questions about this new release, I want to talk to you about it. I think the new boat release looks awesome too, to be honest with you. And I've got a bunch of FMS links in the description right now that can save you money on the 80mm Rafale, the Flash, the PC-21, and other things. So check it out. Mount RC, what up? Saying hi to everybody. I saw you earlier. One Piece Fuse is more shipping too. But yeah, they were able to bring it 250. I mean, you don't have the swing wing and all that kind of stuff. So that's great. Yeah, we flew it both ways with the black stabs and the red ones. Finished the day out on the red ones. Thought it'd be fun to try. Spin the wheel. Yeah. What's up, Craig? Just releasing skunk works. Yeah, Paul, you did Rip Van Winkle. Speaking of Rip Van Winkle, I was up till 4:30 last night getting this. I mean, I only spent 16 hours on this thing. But dude, I overslept. I woke up, but I nodded off and missed 11 o'clock by half an hour or so. I still don't really even have a thumbnail. It's just garbage right now. But I think it's a good video. Me and Dylan both ripped it, you know? And it was really cool to spend enough time with it to get comfortable, you know? To get comfortable with it. And a lot of times I'd be all about taking the wheels off. I mean, you guys know how I roll, though. On first flights, I like to utilize the wheels, and then I'll get rid of them. But dude, this thing is so cool to land it. You know, you don't want to pull the nose up too much, but a little bit of up and some thrust, and it's cool. I think holding the nose off and figuring that out is going to be really awesome. And I took it to a spot where we had the best chance of getting the slickest landings on that smooth pavement. Dylan did an awesome job flying and filming. Yeah, Wild Bill. Good dude, man. And we got a great Beach 18 video that'll be coming in whenever I get to it. But filmed a ton of good stuff, night op style, and daytime on that deal. Tons of landings, touch and goes, sunset stuff, just gorgeous. But yeah, here it is. So the middle two control surfaces work like elevator. The gear looks super scale, but of course they're not retracts. You got this whole little back here where you would strike it coming into high alpha is, and we bumped it. You can hardly even tell, but it's plastic. You can't even tell hardly, can you, that we scuffed it. So these two inner panels work as elevator, and then the outboard panels work as elevons. So they're doing pitch, but they're the only thing that does the roll. And then the battery 2204S, there's only one place for it. You pop this off, which is super strong magnet. And oh, nice, Todd. The light's goofy in here, man. The battery 2204S all the way forward, like the book says, and like the sticker says inside. So yeah, Craig, I'm showing it. I hope you're seeing it. They're really the verticals just click in, and this clicks in as well. Can you see? I want to put it where you can see it, but not me. I like gotta hide my face. It's trying to focus on me. Anyway, take my word for it. So this has a clicker inside too. There you can kind of see it. I got it in the light. See that? It's got that two-prong deal. So the receiver is in here for that. So it stays without gluing it, which is killer. You can almost hear it. Clicks on. And then that's rubber, not plastic. Awesome. It never came off all day. Yeah, it's a bottom feeder, Bill. It's a bottom feeder. But it looks so good up top. Like I can live with it. And there's other, I think they just did it just to keep it all here. Because there's like breathers for everything and wire channels and things like that. And I think they just had to pick one, right? So the top side, if you get into the battery bay, which I can hardly open because it's the magnet's so strong, there's a spine along the whole top. There's all kinds of structure in this. I mean, we plopped it in a bunch, and this is, I mean, that's the design challenge. Look how long that is. And doesn't really flex, you know? So yeah, Craig, I hope that was a good look. And my video, I try to show it to you good. The light's just awful in here. Wild Bill says he can't wait for the Carbon Z version. That'd be sick. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. It was fun to do. It was fun to do, and I got more and more comfortable. In my first flight there that I showed y'all, I did a loop, and man, it was like a cobra maneuver. The bottom just dropped out, and it just flattened out. It was really wild. How hard is it to pop out the rudder? I mean, it's like pulling the wings off of the P-51 or the Beechcraft or the Focke-Wulf. It's like that. So you can imagine. You see what's going on there? The light, man. You can kind of see what's happening. It's those things. There. It's those. So, I mean, it's kind of hard, but it's doable. I don't really want to do it a lot if I can help it. Thanks, Kenny. No worries, Victor. You out here? Thanks for coming by, man. I may want you to email me your number. info@pilotryanmedia.com. You're just the order number for that. It rolls fine, kind of slow. I never got out of high rate though. I got to tell you. No, it's not a 3S bird, Rowan. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Homie Jeff in Lower Alabama goes live in a little while, guys. About 30 minutes. Check him out. Yeah, Barry, it's cool. I mean, it's not going to be for everybody. That's all right. But my job is to show it. Y'all make the call, make the decision. Any questions, let me know. I mean, if you're dying for me to pull the vertical off, I'll do it. It's, you know how it is, guys. If you've got any of these planes that have the verticals that come off, you always cringe when you do it. Let's see. Ready? That's it. Same as it ever was. And then it's got holes right there for it. See? line them up, and don't be a wuss. There you go. It's that easy, breezy. That's it. Might as well do this one now. And scene. There it is. Done. There you go, Rowan. $50. It was windy, Hatfield. It was windy. This thing wants to be on step. And watch the Sailors video. It was super calm. I could tell. I watched Nate's video today because I wanted to see how it acted, just like y'all do, right? You're making assumptions about it being squirrely. It's definitely got some character to it. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but it can be overcome. And I said it in the video too. I'm like, this is a plane that wants to be flown at speed, and calm days are going to be the best. Calm days are going to be the best. When you watch Nate's video, dude, it looked like he had a calm day. He was staying in the speed as well, and it looked like he wasn't fighting the wind. And it looked way better than I thought I had. Because my first thing I always try to do with these is once I take them off, I want to present them for you. So the first thing I do is slow them down. So like the first thing I get is the bad behavior out of the way. So doesn't it look right with the black ones on it? I mean, so at first, I mentioned this on the stream. At first, I thought it was a stabilization issue and it was like oscillating. But then I realized it's just the airframe going slow. It does not want to go slow. You know? So that's what it was. So yeah, this looks so good with the black on it, actually. It looks so much like. And look, this is my garage, man. My video it looks good. It looks good, y'all. I got some good shots of it out there. So yeah, I really think calm days and keep your speed up. We were getting 2.5+ minutes, and the lowest we ever were was 377 a cell, which is somewhere around 40%. We came down at 50% one time. So, I mean, it's a jet. You know, what do you think you're going to get? Thanks, Victor. Roy, yeah, which is exactly why coming with these is a good idea. These come with the plane, and they, like you just saw, they pop right in, and it helps orientation a lot because I understand what you're saying. So like on the side profile, look at this. It's from a distance, it's going to look very similar to that. Right? But the one nice thing is, I mean, it does present. But the red on the verticals really helps you know what's the top. And I guarantee you there's going to be guys that do some stuff on this so they can see it. But they got a head start, you know, with the red. I think that's great. I think it's good. I like it. A 3 skill level. Orlando, should it be a higher skill level or what do you think? Wild Bill, there's unfortunately no there's no discount that I've got for the FJ Wild Bill. I wish, but you can just click right through my stuff right to FMS. Actually, also through my website or the links in the description. But yeah, man, I don't have. But I think you can use the generic $10 discount for it. 10%, I mean. The 10%. Barry Campbell, no, it does not have differential thrust for rudder. And it's hilarious because me and Dylan both flew it like it had it the whole day. Watch the video, dude, because at the end I call myself out for thinking me and Dylan both were flying rudder all day. So it's like telepathy or something. You know what I mean? Wonder Twins. Like I swear we had coordinated rudder turns, but it was all in our head. CG 7060. Yeah. You know, I mean, I thought it had it. I thought it had it. And part of it was how good it turned on the ground, you know. And yeah. Which color you like, Wild Bill? Blue or yellow? I'm all about that yellow one. That thing looks so good. Somebody already put leaf springs on it, on one. That's like, it's not like the Golden Nugget, but it's so close. And I love that yellow, dude. I love that yellow. I almost want to see if that white roof would fit on my Golden Nugget build. I did, because that would be the bee's knees. Because right now I just have a flat piece of wood on it. If I could use that white roof on that FJ on my Suzuki Golden Nugget deal, I would do it. Apparently you can take the roof rack off. But yeah, Wild Bill, hit me up if you need help getting there. I just don't have a it's just the generic discounts that you could use. Okay. Glad to get to pop in. I mean, gosh, I was scheduled to be filming the SR71 yesterday at 11 in the morning, and I hung out till 3 and got nothing. I did get some B-roll. That was it. And I finally got so sick of it, I flew it anyway. You know what I mean? So I had flown it already once when I went to the Skunk Works location that Dylan turned me on to by his house, because I didn't want to make him drive an hour to help me. So I went to him. But thanks again to him for getting it done. And I love it when folks can run a camera and fly. It's really good. I think it's about dinner time for me, guys. I just wanted to pop in, talk about it, give you a chance to ask me any questions. Also, you know, talk about some of the new things going on as well. I've got stuff on the way from FMS, and they've offered the discount codes through Pilot Ryan Media and all, and that's pretty cool. So I'm passing those along in the descriptions. And sometimes you'll get them on social. I did post up my old Rafale video with link on Facebook yesterday, I think it was. What's up, Shay? CVO Phillips. You never know. I mean, I think a lot of times, Philip, it depends on how well this thing does. I mean, just as a analyst and super fan of the hobby sitting on the outside, I have to assume that they've lowered the price on the F-14. There's usually reasons behind that. So I hope that this does well, so we'll see more of it. Like, remember the Ultrix originally was red and smaller. It did so well, they made a big one. So if things like this can do well, then the potential for there to be bigger ones offered is it's viable. Makes sense. It could happen. But it's gotta perform. And you know, it even breaks. I mean, I'm glad the price is lower on the beach, but it, in my heart, breaks it a little, because I'm like, man, I hope it's not because it's not doing well, because I love the golden aviation stuff. I love the warbirds. I want to see more of them, and I always hope that they just made too many. Not that it's not they're not selling. You know what I mean? Let's see. Horizon Hobby popping in here. And this reiterates what I mentioned a little bit earlier, where they're able to drop the price because they're saving money now too. So they're passing the savings along to us. Lower container shipping costs on follow-up orders. That's how we got to drop the price, $30 on the F-14, and it's why the SR71 is $249 instead of $269. Very cool. Very cool. And I think 250 is pretty cool. And we all know that it's too small to be doing retracts for, especially as complex as that would be. I would say it would just have to be so big to be able to do it. Yeah, I thought you guys did a good job. I thought I liked how specific y'all were about the battery being all the way forward, and it's just like takes the guesswork out of it. And it was spot on. Spot on. Let's see. We also dropped the Hanger 9 plug and play models, like the fun scale stuff, $50 earlier this week as well. Nice. Nice work, Horizon. Love the SR71. Yeah, it was fun. It's fun. I was glad to have it out on the pavement, man. That's just cool to land it. I like the wheels. And you know what? Honestly, they're so stubby, you hardly see them anyway. You know? But like I do like it that you can get the guys can do grass with it if they want. But I think first flights are always better to be done with wheels. And there are different call outs for the neutral elevator. So with or without wheels, there's a difference. And you'll get an addendum in there. So the trim with landing gear, a little more up if you're going to do the landing gear, and probably to help it get unstuck. You know what I mean? And then without landing gear, they're showing lined up with the line, looks like the mold line on the fuse. Which to me still a little tiny up. But yeah, I would say I'm set up by the book. And these guys, I mean, the testers and developers flew these before we got them. Nate had grass in his, and I had wear on my wheels already and not a scuff on it. I love the plastic leading edge stuff a lot. Good times. Good times. Watch the video for me, guys. 16 hours on this son of a gun yesterday. Do it. Thank you very much. What's up, MSJ? High Pilot Ryan F-14 Tomcat Twin or SR71 Blackbird? That's a question only you can answer for yourself, I think. You know what I mean? Have you been pining for an F-14? Well, now there's a lower price at Horizon to get one. But SR71, I mean, what was our other choice back in the LX? And Todd was in here. He's a specialist on the thing and talked about its discrepancies. So, I mean, I think both are a good choice, especially if you think about price point of any other offering is going to be a lot of money. You know what I mean? Especially with a swing wing. So that's up to you. Watch the videos and discern what you want. You know what I mean? I think this, I like how gentle it felt on approach, even though things were happening, you know, not ridiculously slow. It was very predictable. And the nose up stuff was awesome. When you flip safe in, the nose comes up a little bit, not bad, but be ready for it. And listen to the throttle in the videos. You definitely need to have your throttle up, but it makes sense. I mean, look at it. And when you're descending, if you're not nose down, think about how quick something shaped like that is going to scrub off. So be ready with the power. Listen to the throttle on our videos and stuff. It worked out for us pretty good. Let's see. Twin 64 would likely be 600 to 650. Twin 70 be 700 to 750. We're not sure how big the market would be for an SR71 that size, but if this one sells well, see, that's what I said, guys. If this one does well, you may see it. You may see it. Now we need a 117, says Wild Bill. And then also, if you're an elite member, you get an additional 6,000 points, $15. Nice. So use the links in the description, guys. Check out the video. I am on a go. Let you guys get over there cozy with Jeff in Lower Alabama. Links in the description to the SR71 and other stuff I'm working on right now. Thanks for using those very much. Here we go. 117 B1 and B2. Man, and B25, dude. Big. Yeah, I know. JT, 200 driver, thank you so much. Madhouse, thank you. Guys, thank you so much for your support. All the stealths, all the time. Yeah, glad to be a part of it. Watch my video all the way to the end, guys. It's super fun because I really thought I had differential thrust, and I think it was funny the way me and Dylan were surprised by it and kind of made fun of ourselves at the end. So enjoy the video. We had a great time making it, and you know, there's always more to come. Check out those links in the description here to the live videos and, of course, the regular videos as well. There's always a ton of what I'm working on lately in the description of these things. Or you can go to, as always, pilotRyanMedia.com and click on your favorite brands. Thank you so much, you guys. Tell Jeff I said hello. It is dinner time for me. I'm going to wrap it, I guess. I hate to go, but it's kind of fun popping in on a Thursday impromptu. But I wanted to do it earlier so I wasn't on top of Bobby or Jeff. If I think I got it right. That's who's on tonight. So tell them, hey, I hear a kid coming in the house. Football practice is over, and it's time for dinner. Let's do it. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks so much. That's it. Slaps. All right, y'all. So we're going to roll. Hanger Rats forever. Thanks so much. See you on social. Links to my social is also in the description. Appreciate your support. I desperately do. We'll see you. We're out here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Bye now. Boom.